Shalom, shalom. I'd like to start out by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'Shem Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles of GMS. Salutations to the elect brothers pushing this truth with sincerity. All right. As I go into this script, as I go into this precept, I want y'all to have an open mind and understand that we in a time where things are being revealed at a high level, but Satan tries to take this truth and twist it for his ill-gotten gain, for his own personal use. So right now what I'm talking about is the situation with the UFOs or the UAPs that they're so-called declassifying and exposing. There's a new movie coming out right now called Disclosure Day. So they're trying to usher in this this topic, this issue, in their way to put their spin on it, which is little green men and something that they have really rarely no knowledge of. But the fact of the matter is that they do have full knowledge of it, and it's not little green men. This subject is very sensitive because it could change the world. And not only it can change the world, it will change the world. And it is a fact that these things are real. And it's not how they saying it is. It is a unknown fact about what they are and who are the ones driving them. What they are chariots of the Most High. And who's driving it are the angels. All right. And they're coming back for Judgment Day. They're going to wreak havoc on the world. Okay. And they're going to beam up the elect. And they're unstoppable. Okay. And they're going to destroy the Edomites. All right. They're going to wreak havoc on the world with laser beams. All right. With capabilities that they don't have no counterattack for. Okay. So let me get to the precepts right now, which is Isaiah chapter 66, verse 15. For behold, the Lord will come with fire and with his chariots. Okay. The chariots are the UFOs. Like a whirlwind. All right. And how are they shaped? Like a whirlwind. Or sometimes cloaked in the cloud. All right. And a whirlwind is a funnel of a cloud. All right. Chariots like a whirlwind. To render his anger with fury. All right. And that fury is when they shoot laser beams down. They're hot, fiery, concentrated beams of fire. All right. Render his anger with fury and his rebuke with flames of fire. Right. So these things are coming to do business, man. Because they think that they got the top level of air superiority when they don't. All right. So that was Isaiah 66, verse 15. Okay. And let's go deeper into the chariot itself. Okay. And that's in Ezekiel chapter 1. I'm going to go into it. Because these things are of biblical proportions, man. It's not some outer space cosmic technology from a different species. This is from the Most High. All right. So he said that this is going to render his anger, all right, with fury. So they're scared to a level of like, what is this? All right. But the scriptures teach you what it is. All right. I'm going to take this from Ezekiel chapter 1, starting from verse 4. And it reads, "And I looked, and behold, a whirlwind," there go that whirlwind again, "came out of the north, a great cloud." All right. So they cloak in clouds sometimes. All right. Because it's such a great sight that they want to be cloaked before they return, you know. And as they come in and out of the earth, they're always around. So they be cloaked in clouds sometimes just to stop you from seeing them. And a fire unfolding in itself. And the brightness was about it. And out of the mist thereof, as the color of amber, out of the midst of the fire. All right, so they have different shades of light to show their energy. All right. Verse 5. "Also out of the midst thereof came the likeness of 4 living creatures, and this was their appearance." All right, so they have an appearance, these creatures, so they can't get it mixed screwed and try to tell you as little green men. They lying. They had the likeness of a man. Now, the likeness of a man, meaning the shape and figure. "And everyone had 4 faces, and everyone had 4 wings." Okay. "And their feet were straight feet, and the soles of their feet were like the sole of a calf's foot." Now, straight feet meaning that their feet were pointed straight down, meaning that they were hovering. They weren't tiptoeing; they were hovering, because when you're suspended in air, your feet gonna hang down straight. All right, like everything else does. All right, so the sole of their feet were like calf's feet, and they sparkle like color of burnished brass. So when you burn anything, it gets dark, and when you burn a brass or a penny, it gets dark brown. All right, so they had a color, and they were the color of you, you Southern Israelites, you black people. All right, and they had hands. Let me just go further down to 14 to also characterize the chariot itself. This is verse 14 of Ezekiel 1. "And the living creatures ran and returned as the appearance of a flash of lightning." So they dart through the sky with extreme speeds that's unrecorded. It's unimaginable how fast they can move. So these are the characteristics that you see in these UFOs. So you got to ask yourself, are they talking about some cosmic machine from little green men, or are they talking about the chariots, the vessels that the Most High Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shah, is going to use during his return? All right. So, Lord willing, I hope that was edifying. Until next time, Shalom.